Continue our team coverage with South Carolina Bureau reporter Greg Suskin. Greg, a lot for that school district to clean up there.
Yeah, certainly, and that cleanup's going on right now. But a good news here for this area is that this storm did hit late on a Saturday night. Nobody was hurt. Nobody was here. But you can certainly trace the path of this storm for the short amount of time it was on the ground. Back there, you see the bleachers here at North Central High School just blown apart. As you follow the camera there over to the left, you can see where that backhoe there is working, where the chain link fence was knocked down. And then the storm went straight into the school building that had a direct hit.
My classroom is one that took a pretty big hit.
Nicole Gainey teaches English and coaches volleyball at North Central. Her classroom is right next to the library. That building, along with the drama room, suffered the most damage. Many have come by to see what happened.
I cried. I went to school there as well, so I'm an alumni. So seeing just a building that means so much to the community and to me and to all of the students who come on a regular basis, that's a big deal.
Video from a drone shows a football stadium with collapsed bleachers and a school building next door where we're told the roof over the entire campus was damaged. Behind that, dozens of school buses shoved into each other by powerful winds and battered by flying debris.
Every part of this building has been hurt to some degree.
If there was any good news, it's that school was out until Wednesday anyway for teacher workdays. North Central teachers met in Camden to try and make plans. 497 students will begin a new semester here at the old vocational campus. State Superintendent Molly Spearman toured the school this morning and told us her staff was working quickly.
We're already working to do everything we possibly can to get school back in session and as normal as possible.
Part of that means buses. 27 spare buses are coming in from other districts. Some of the ones damaged or destroyed were new or nearly new. As crews work to clean up debris and secure the campus, teachers will come back tomorrow to gather up whatever belongings they can still use. And certainly Wednesday is going to be a bit crazy down here as they try to figure out how to get all these students into a different building, how to serve lunch in a place that doesn't have cafeteria facilities. They're trying to work out all that right now. But one sort of shocking aspect of all this is that there was no tornado warning issued for this area when the storm came. Our meteorologist John Ahrens, who was talking you through this when the storms came through on Saturday night, has been investigating that. John?
Yeah, Greg, and first of all, you're absolutely right. We're so thankful that this did not happen at a time when the kids were at school. But I did speak with the Weather Service in Columbia, South Carolina, and they did say a tornado warning was not issued. A severe thunderstorm warning was issued, but not a tornado warning. They say they dropped the ball here, and they say the reason why was this storm was so fast, it dropped down and came up. Even if they did issue a tornado warning, it would have been long gone. But we looked at the data here, went a little more in depth. I don't think it's as clear cut as that. Let's go back to Saturday and show you what we have here. Now, Kershaw is right in the middle of your screen there, and just to the south is where that tornado happened. What you're looking at there are strong winds. Their wind speeds, I'm going to clock a few of them, that were up to about 70, 80 miles an hour, right? Well, all of that's coming from the same direction. And also, the storm's momentum itself contributed to some of those numbers that you see here. But you got to kind of clear that out. And there's some actually technology that does that. And if I do that right here at the edge of your screen, do you see that green color there? That's an indication of strong winds, but it's also an indication of winds going in a different direction. And that is most likely the tornado right there. And that was actually easily detected for about, if I go back a little bit in time here, about 10 to 15 minutes. Either way, there was a severe thunderstorm warning issue, and this should tell you that regardless, you need to take those warnings, regardless if it's a tornado or a severe thunderstorm warning, very seriously.